Close your eyes. Count to 3. Breathe deeply. Whatever happened to just a regular baseball glove? You ask yourself. There's dozens. The simplest one is $60. That can't be right. Where's the basic one? No bells and whistles, just a glove for playing catch. You look back to your son, leaned against a wall, nose in his phone. It's fine he's on his phone. You just don't want him to miss out on the real stuff. You think back. Your dad and you only played catch once, as far as you can remember. He wasn't cold, not distant, maybe a bit aloof. A good dad, though. It wasn't important to him, so why is it important to you? Your son sits down on the carpet between a punching bag and some karate pads. The knee guards hanging above him drape over his head. He doesn't seem to notice. It's simple. You've learned how fast time passes, and you want to fill his time with memories before he learns. And maybe make a few of your own, too. You go over, earnestly looking him in the eye. What you doing on your phone there, son? He looks up and smiles. I'm playing Uma Musume Pretty Derby. In a world similar to Earth, great racehorses of the past and present have the chance to be reborn as Kimono Mimi. Being reborn as a horse girl allows them to keep their former speed and endurance. The best of these horse girls go to train at the elite Tracen Academy in Tokyo, hopefully moving on to fame and fortune as both racers and idols. Wow, you say. You sound totally fucking insane. You're in Dick's Sporting Goods with Luke and DBJ. Welcome to Stores.
Stores are where they sell your favorite stuff, but where the shelves are stocked with love, but where you find a line of happy shoppers. Stores, the friendly staff will wave and smile when you come to browse the aisles. So let's take a trip to all our favorite stores.
Do you think you would go to Turkey to fix your hair? Like, honestly, and this not as a bit. You think you would go, like,
I think
it's a weekend trip.
Yeah.
You go, you fix it,
well,
you come
it's
back.
not just a weekend, because then there's like a 6-month recovery period where you look fucking insane and you look like you basically look like Pinhead from Hellraiser. You have a bunch there's a bunch of cuts all over your head.
Is that
Yes,
true?
They cut because it's a surgery. They take hair and they graft it. It's a graft.
And you can't wear hats, I imagine.
You can't wear hats.
So
So
you
you
just
look,
gotta,
and you're a
like-
big hat guy.
I know,
That's
that's
okay.
because I'm bald.
Yeah.
If I had hair, I probably would be less.
They
of
should
hat
do a
guy.
surgery where you can make it so your brain is exposed
like
like a monster.
like a monster. yeah.
Like a monster.
Well, it'd be
And
hard
you can
because
see
you'd have
your
to get the skull.
And you can, but maybe they could put like a clear glass dome over it, and you
Yeah.
can see your pulsing pink brain.
You like Mars Attacks.
Like
Yeah.
Mars
Mars
Attacks.
Attacks, yeah.
Like that movie fucking sucks. I hate Mars Attacks.
What?
So much. I'm sorry. Did that seem aggressive?
No,
Nate?
no. I've only seen the first 25 minutes of Mars Attacks 30 or 40 times.
Yeah.
Because I had a VHS of a TBS broadcast of Star Wars Episode 4 that I watched over and over again when I was like 6 or 7, and it had the first 25 minutes of Mars Attacks before my mom stopped recording it, and I've only seen that. I didn't know what it was, and it's the most scared I've ever been in my entire life.
It's scary.
It's really scary.
It's
No,
scary,
it's
dude.
it's horrifying. It's
Yeah.
not funny. It's really
I
off-putting.
like it. I like when they put.
What do you like about it?
They put what's his face, Jude Law's little dog or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
They put his head on a dog. It's fun. I don't know. It's Mars Attacks.
That is like
Tim
the
Burton.
least convincing defense of a movie
Tim
I've
Burton.
ever heard. It's fun.
I was
fun.
also really scared of it though as a kid because they made a horrible noise, right?
Yeah,
They
the
go like,
noise
"Ah!"
of the aliens.
Yeah.
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 Which
Um.
actually pretty
So
cool.
yeah, I probably will go to Turkey. I mean, if we can get it sponsored, if we could get a sponsor for the stream that will fly me to Turkey, and this is the rules of the
that would be the
contract.
best sponsor for the stream is one hair doctor in
One
Turkey.
hair doctor.
A specific guy.
But it's a lifetime contract. I have to mention it every episode.
Every episode.
I'd do it. I would do it.
I
If
don't
he
know,
paid-
dude,
if
because
he-
it's like you had a life as a man with hair,
Right.
And then that man died,
Right.
And then a new Luke, a Luke who I think many people have grown to love, a bald Luke.
Right.
Yeah.
You've become a different guy,
God,
and so I
And
think
can I say something? You don't need more confidence.
I just think that's
That
so
would, like,
fucking
ruin
no,
everything.
hold on. I think that's so fucking rich of Will to tell me.
What do you mean?
The guy with the best head of hair in here by far.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
come
man, you know,
on.
tied for the best. Let's say tied.
I mean, if we're talking about strength of hairline,
Yeah.
it's no question. You
what
don't
the
have
fuck?
you don't have
Yeah.
a receding hairline, but
I
look
know.
at
I got a
this,
Look at that.
strong fucking widow's
that is
peak.
rock
Yes.
solid, dude.
This is locked in, by the way.
I know you're locked in. I'm saying
locked
though,
in.
if we compare all the hairlines
Yeah.
here, it goes Will, Nate.
I'm about. I'm
I'm
you and
third?
Nate- no.
there's
You and Nate are
fucking
tied.
way.
You and Nate are
There's
tied.
no
I've noticed-
fucking way.
you're
third.
like me. You got a little bit of wisp action. I'm noticing some wisp action.
You got some wisp action.
What do you mean I got wisp action?
It's a little bit something starting to scatter. Something starting to
The fuck is
I
that?
don't
You're
know what
almost
you guys are
30,
talking
man. It
about.
happens with
Certain
age.
I don't know what the
follicles.
fuck you're
man.
They're shuffling off
I
this
got
mortal coil.
I got cowlicks. I got fucking so
you
much
look
going
good,
on,
man.
dude. Yeah.
Fuck.
But I'm saying,
My
I
hair
think if
is
you
so
showed
thick.
up with hair, I would be like, I don't like this.
Let me tell you something.
Well,
Will.
that's because
no.
you get your
Shut
shit
up.
done.
No. Let me tell you
Oh
something.
no.
You try to comb this hair, the fucking comb's gonna break.
I've never had to comb
This
my
is
hair.
thick.
I've
What
never
the fuck
combed
kind
my
of
hair.
brag is
I've
that?
never had
because he's
to,
got
dude.
perfect
What kind of
locks.
attitude is
perfect.
that?
It just
What is
looks
your,
like
what, you
this.
think your hair, the strength of your hair is what keeps it from coming out, buddy? That's not how genetics works.
Yeah, man.
You think you fell out of a coconut tree?
You think you fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context, and coconuts have hair on them.
Yes, sir.
So that's amazing.
Wow.
Well, let's
Sir.
introduce our guests. Today we have two incredibly funny men who I love dear to my heart. Will Sennett and Nate
man,
Fisher.
Sorry.
Why
I say-
during I'm introducing them.
I had a really good idea.
I want to hear the idea.
All right.
Okay, so
I wanna be
it's back to
introduced.
the coconut thing. It's a guy who
Right.
thinks he's combing his hair, and then he realizes he's combing his coconut.
Okay.
The hair isn't long
Right.
enough on a coconut to even. Do
So
that.
is he like, look at me, but then like we get like a
His
Fight
wife-
Club cut, and it's like actually him combing a coconut
I
kind of
think
situation.
his wife calls from the other room, says, "Honey, are you combing your hair like I asked?" And he says, "Yes." And then she walks in and she goes, "Honey," and he goes, "Oh," and he
Okay.
he doesn't realize.
Or you could say, "Well, it's my hair. I owed this coconut."
That's good.
What about it's like 6 or 7 guys that are stranded on a tropical island, and they now think it's normal to wear coconuts on their heads like
Right.
hats.
Right.
And then
Right.
then there's a video. I don't know how they get the video. There's someone on the island has a camera.
Yeah.
There's a video of them,
Yeah.
and it's that they're at the barbershop and they're all getting their coconuts lined up, and they're going
Yeah,
through all the
yeah,
chairs.
that's good.
yeah.
That's good.
And it's an island barbershop where they're sitting on like stumps that they've made into chairs. Like
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
like
Yeah,
a barbershop,
that's
and they
right.
got a
But it's
pole,
made
but
out
it's
of
made
wood.
out
They've
of
got
stumps.
they've got the blanket, but it's made out of big palm fronds.
Yes, yeah. They're
Yeah.
doing it because they
Right.
want the semblance of normal civilization.
Right.
and
And the
that
comb is a lobster, maybe.
Yeah,
that's good.
Comb is a lobster.
Yeah.
or a
Yeah.
big shell.
Big shell could be
Yeah.
the comb as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The razors are a little barracuda that's like
That's
Flintstone
that's
style.
good.
Yeah, and there's like a front desk lady who's like a mermaid.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got like a BBL, and she's fucking
They still have the
hot
blue-
as hell. They all
they still
take
have the
turns
blue-
fucking her. And God, her tits are out and they're fucking massive.
Oh my god! And she's got these
trying to
perfect
get VG.
curves.
Yeah. Oh
Well,
my.
like the
curves on
coconut
her.
thing. Then their wives show up and go, "Honey," and they're fucking a big
Yeah,
They're
dude.
fucking disgusting.
We're doing,
Yeah.
we're doing a
Droopy ass
harmless
tits.
tropical island riff, and you have to talk about.
I was riffing too.
You're gonna make it
Get
about.
in
You gotta make
there.
it about squirting.
I went
and-
where? No,
This
you
is a
made it
sex-
about squirt. I
This
didn't
is
say a damn
sex
word about
positive.
squirting.
You
Yeah.
can
Sex
fuck
positive.
whatever you want.
Yeah, dude.
Can't fuck.
Yeah, it's,
Don't censor me.
It's uncouth.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think you can say you
What's
can
the
fuck
thing?
whatever you want.
Can I? So the thing about
Fuck whatever you want.
mermaids
That.
is so. Here's my understanding of mermaids.
Yes.
Is there when a old sailor hallucinated because he's insane?
Yeah.
And he had sex with like a manatee or a seal,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "Is a beautiful woman."
I thought
Or
it was
maybe
more
he's just
like, oh,
lying
we're
'cause he
really
was
far
embarrassed.
away, and there's like a rock with like some seaweed on
Yeah.
it, and they're like, oh, that looks like a fucking hot babe.
But it would
I'm
be
gonna
like a
fuck that
seal,
rock.
right? That's why they have the
It could be
tail
a
and
seal.
stuff.
I guess there's
It
probably
could be,
some.
It could be an
scenarios.
anemone between two rocks.
An enemy.
Yeah.
An anemone.
An enemy.
No woman is my enemy.
It's pretty good.
That's great.
Let's introduce our guest because I do think it is important.
You
to
already
at least
introduced
say
them.
it. I didn't. No, you cut me off. Welcome to the podcast, Will Sennett and Nate Fisher. Great to have you here. great to have you on for this episode. The two biggest jocks I know.
Absolutely.
Oh, how about that?
How about that? Which
Everybody-
really says a lot.
The most
doesn't it?
sporting men of all time.
People who knew me for the first, I don't know, 29, 30 years of my life are throwing bricks at whatever TV they're listening to this on.
Yeah.
They're like, that's absurd.
Do you think your childhood friends will listen to this?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
They're keeping up with what you're doing?
Yeah, I sent him a newsletter from like
okay.
a very early age. I was like age 4 or 5,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Here, give me your phone. I'm going to sign you up for my newsletter."
You got to keep
Newsletter.
people informed.
Yeah. So like at kindergarten.
You
makes
gotta
sense.
have a family newsletter.
I
Yeah,
Talk to the
yeah.
cousins up too.
I talked to a woman recently that was saying that she's like, I collect everyone's emails. Because she sends out this newsletter.
collect
She's like a
emails.
streamer, and she was like, and then she made the point: you never lose your email. You always got the same email.
You always got the same email.
and
yeah.
I thought to myself, well, that's very stupid and insane, but I appreciated the idea.
You can email all of everybody all the time.
Hey, we actually all have something in common here. Because I can tell you where we went after we went to Dick's.
Where?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy.
These guys, these are Buffalo Wild Wing heads.
Really?
Yes.
No,
Holy
Nate
shit.
Nate actually is too cool for Buffalo Wild
I
Wings.
prefer French things and expensive stuff.
You're going to La Madeleine to watch
chocolate.
the big game.
yeah.
But me, dude, oh man, I love Buffalo. Almost as much as I love Dick's, I love Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, it's become a problem in my life how much I go to Buffalo Wild
it's
Wings.
so good.
It's so
Cheap.
good. The lunch special is really cheap.
Yep.
So I end up.
Are
going
they
there.
doing like endless? You could
Yes.
like, yeah,
They-
they're
doing
doing-
endless
$12
apps.
endless appetizers.
that's fucking
Isn't that
insane.
insane?
So imagine going there because I know Will does a thing where you'll go and you'll be there all day.
Yeah, I'll go there for like 8 hours on
Yeah.
NFL Sundays. And just
Endless
watch all the games.
apps. I mean, that's.
I mean, I imagine they might get rid of that for football season.
for
because that's
6
gonna
beautiful
be-
months. I was a server at a Buffalo Wild
Oh,
Wings.
wow.
Wow, which
And
one?
so I have. Well, this was just some random one out in Maryland back when I was living out there. This was like during college.
She
But
called them Maryland Wild Wings.
Hmm?
Now, come on now. All right. I'm going to leave.
Maryland's
What
not
the
a
fuck
city.
was that?
It's
Yeah,
not a
it's a rip.
city.
It's a
You could
joke.
say Baltimore
It's a
Wild
joke.
Wings.
I'm having a good time.
Maryland Wild
Maryland.
Wings.
I'm out of here.
You mean
I wish I had
Buffalo
a-
like the city?
Like the city?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't you say Baltimore Wild Wings?
Because he said
Baltimore Wild
Maryland.
Wings.
But then Maryland isn't a city. It's
Also,
a state.
the store was
Yeah,
in
well, why
That
don't you
makes
just
no
call it the
fucking
World
sense.
Wild Wings? Because that's what we're all on. Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up, Nate.
All right, fine.
I'm surfing on the worldwide wings.
That's good.
That's really what you
with
think.
arms.
No,
wide
don't let him
wings.
off the hook. Don't riff with him. He's in timeout.
Yeah, no,
And I was trying to come
needed
at-
2 minutes of silence.
They
was
kinda-
trying to
I
come
think
after
that
him.
they kind of have a similar dynamic to you and I.
Where they
Rude and angry, don't seem to really like each other.
No.
Pray
yeah.
that it isn't exactly like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
off the mic as well, but you kind of think it probably seeps in a little bit.
Yeah, you sort of have
Yeah.
to assume, and then you make
Yeah.
posts online about what you think their friendship is like.
Yeah. No one does that about us because
Nobody speculates,
Yeah, nobody
yeah.
speculates. No one's interested.
Mm.
We try. We
You
have
keep
sock.
baiting the hook.
We have sock puppet accounts. We're like, so did you notice that they were a little bit frosty today? And then Will responds like, yeah, they seem like it seems like there's trouble in paradise.
Yeah.
And then those posts sit there for they get downvoted on Reddit by strangers. I don't know who.
Right.
They're just not interested.
In your own subreddit too. It's like
Yeah.
for your guys' pod.
No. This is like the woodworking subreddit.
Oh,
We're just
okay,
we're
okay.
just like we're doing
anywhere.
guerrilla marketing of
Right.
like going into woodworking. We're doing r/Minneapolis. Just
Yeah,
anywhere we can get in. We're letting people know that we're having drama.
Now,
How about
Minneapolis
guerrilla
Wild
marketing,
Wings.
where you like put like a Tide shirt on a gorilla and
Right.
he just grabs people on the street and beats them to
He's got a
death,
collar
dude.
too, so you know he's
Yeah.
a business
And he's
gorilla.
just
And
like throwing them
cufflinks.
like this
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
smashing them
A
on the
Donkey
ground.
Kong.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that could be pretty
And then when their
good.
daddy puts a little flyer on their, on
Yeah,
their body.
yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah, have a gorilla wild wings.
Come to this
gorilla
Smithsonian.
all the waiters are gorillas and they fucking beat
They
you to
kill
death.
you.
Can I pitch something at you? This is a thought that I've had for many years.
Please.
A deli. You know how delightful it is to go to the deli
Sure.
and get like fresh sliced meat. That's a whole process.
Mm-hmm.
The guy behind the counter
Mm-hmm.
is a silverback gorilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he takes the ham. He's able to pick it up with one hand.
And he beats you to fucking death. Yeah. Yes, I love
I was
it.
thinking it's just delightful to see him like use the slicer just like a big gorilla.
Is
Yeah.
he good at
That
it, or are
thing-
you watching him
No,
figure
no,
it
no,
out?
he-
Yeah.
Is he good at it?
I think any
Any
outcome is
permutation,
funny,
sorry. Any permutation of it's
Like
funny.
if he's really good at it, that's just delightful.
Sure.
If he's really bad at it and he ends up slicing off 1 inch of his hand,
yeah.
like
I
lengthwise,
don't-
that's really
I
funny.
don't feel this often.
If he gets mad and he grabs your head and he starts
That's
putting that
right.
into the
Yeah,
slicer,
that's also good.
I
I
like-
see him
also
with a
good.
big boo-boo on his hand and he's going like,
He-
that is funny.
Yeah,
He's handing ungrateful customers just handfuls of meat, just kind of guerrilla style, not like cultured at all, and just handing him handfuls of meat for months and months and months. He gets yelled at by his boss for doing it that way, and then one day Will comes up and he's like, "Give me some ham," and he picks up the ham on the bone like it's the ham leg,
Right.
and he discovers the use of tools like
Yes,
2001, and he beats Will
And
to
he's-
death
yeah,
with it,
yeah,
and then they
Will,
start
yeah.
He
playing.
discovers the use of
Thus
tools.
spake Zarathustra, and it's like him discovering tools. And,
Yeah, he knocks my head clean off like a baseball bat.
yeah.
But then he's really good at the deli slicer
Yeah.
because he understands it.
he
Yeah,
he
yeah,
figured
yeah.
out tools. Yeah,
Yeah.
Thank God.
That's. I would love to die. The
I would
perfect-
gladly lay down my life
For a
so
gorilla
a gorilla
deli
could
guy.
understand.
Imagine
shit.
how good of a death it would be if a huge gorilla like smacked you in the chest so hard your heart stopped and it was just over, and your heart just stopped
like
beating.
you're
Yeah.
like you're getting struck by electricity, but it's just one big like sort of.
They should do
gorilla
that in
smash.
prison.
in
Yeah,
the
they should do that in
yeah.
prison.
But
God,
then-
that doesn't that sound like it would feel good?
I was gonna
in
say
a weird way?
that sounds like it would suck
It's
because
like
like
that-
you know your heart stopped. You're looking down. You're like,
Yeah,
hey,
it's like that scene from Gladiator where I'm like walking through fields of wheat and like I
Right.
see and then it just keeps cutting back and forth between that and me getting punched in the face by a gorilla until my face is a goo.
I want a gorilla to do the Brad Pitt thing from Troy to me, where he jumps
Right,
like
he goes
15
all
feet in
the
the
way
air
through
and gets
with
a
hand
sword.
yeah.
organs.
Gets a sword in my clavicle.
and
Yeah.
Pulls it
down
out.
straight and pierces every vital organ, and then a
Yes.
clean draw
Yes.
outward.
Yes, exactly.
And then a gorilla in a doctor uniform comes in. But he has
With
the
a
same level of
stethoscope.
expertise
With a
as
stethoscope.
so he's trying to do CPR and he's just caving
going through my
chest in.
yeah.
He just breaks every rib on the first compression. He's just pounding you into batter.
and then who are the people that do funerals?
Pallbearers.
No, like the people who organize it. Like, what are they called?
Mortician.
Yeah, then a mortician gorilla
right.
comes
He's
in,
in the
and
black
he picks
suit.
up my body. He's like, I don't know, and he just throws it at
The
the wall.
mortician goes up to your family. He's like, "I'm very sorry for your loss."
Oh, that would be so good to be folded.
God,
in
what if a
half by
gorilla
him.
was the president?
Yeah.
yeah,
So
be great.
Yeah, it'd actually be
Hey,
an
I-
upgrade. Actually, be an
No.
upgrade right now.
Hey, I mean,
Yeah.
feel like it,
Huh?
I was kind of just
Hello?
like I didn't know what to say, but I knew I wanted to make it sure.
You
people
wanted
knew where I stood on the
airtime.
issue.
Good podcaster
Hey,
instinct. I didn't know what to say, but
Hey,
I
I
wanted to
don't-
say something.
I don't know. I don't know.
Your attention, please.
All
Goodbye.
right.
Let me be
Why
clear.
don't we introduce our guests?
What? I did that. I did it clean
remember
the
you-
second time.
I don't remember you doing that.
I'd like to
Do
be
it again,
introduced
but do it again, but make up funny names and backstories.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
That'd be fun.
Yes, please.
You've seen them on. You see them on the new season of Crank Yankers. They're playing the puppets.
Okay.
It's-
Yeah.
That's kind of fun. Will
Yeah.
Sennett and Nate Fisher.
No fake names.
Fake name.
Fake names.
Maybe one of them could be like Worm. Like Mr.
Yeah.
Worm.
Yeah.
Mr. Worm.
Mr. Worm and
Billy Bird.
Bill Burr.
Ah, shit.
That's not what I.
How did you guys know that my real name is Bill Burr? That's my
Mr. Worm and
stage
Bill
name.
Burr.
Fuck.
That's fun.
You guessed it perfectly.
Yeah. Dude, that guy will, he tells it like it is.
Yeah.
Are you
That's
sick?
awesome. He kind of has like a first name, last name combo that sounds like the incorrect saying of a normal first name if you think about it. Because Wilbur is a real first
Bill
name.
Burr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm Bilber. I'm like, no, you're Wilbur, I imagine.
Yeah. I'm
And I
Bill
imagine
Burr.
you maybe hit your head.
I'm Bill Burr.
What's
Got a
the
fat lip.
Hobbit about? It's a guy named Bill,
Bill
Burr
Burr,
or
yeah.
something.
Bill
Bill
Burr.
Baggins.
Yeah.
Walking around.
Bilber Jokins.
How about this? I'm gonna make Gollum a riddle he can't refuse. Huh?
That's
Huh?
good.
That's
Pretty
not
good.
bad.
I
Does
like
he tell
that.
riddles?
There's like they have a riddle contest. They have a riddle
There's
contest.
a riddle contest?
In the Hobbit. In the Hobbit. That's how Bilbo gets the ring from Gollum. Is like he uses like mental mind games and like the brain twisters on him.
They
Like
call
he-
it the mob.
Well, that's not. I mean,
'Cause
he
they're
just
in the
basically
mafia.
tricks him.
Good.
There
That's
you go.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
yes.
he just tricks him. He's like,
See,
I
I'm
got a
not
special
hitting
riddle
singles.
for
You guys are taking massive
I know,
swings.
but
Yeah.
You
you're
gotta hit a single.
Yeah,
You just gotta
yeah.
hit slap
and
hitter.
you need that.
You get in the Hall of Fame like that.
they say you only need to make 3 out of 10 pitches, and it makes you a Hall of Fame batter.
That's a good point.
What?
That's a good point.
Amen, brother.
That's what sort of. Do you guys ever have like a class at school where they were teaching you how to learn better?
And your teacher was a gorilla. And he's wearing like a
Teacher was-
sweater.
The teacher was a gorilla. And he was wearing a sweater.
And he
had
picks up the
he had
chalk
little
and he starts
eyeglasses on
eating
the bridge
it.
of his nose.
Yeah.
And he had chalk. You know.
There's a kid who makes a fart noise and he runs to the back and he picks him up and just
Smashes him in the face.
Makes him eat a chalk.
Actually, in elementary school, they sent me to an anger management class
Least surprising.
Can you
fact I've
imagine
learned
a
about you, I think.
where a gorilla, it was the gorilla teacher, was the anger management teacher. And the way that he taught it is he had this beautiful little bird in his hand. And basically the gorilla was teaching, and he held it tightly, but not too tightly.
Sure.
The bird was still alive. And then
Was it suffering?
No, well, not until the gorilla got mad.
It felt like it was home.
And so it was sort of the gorilla was teaching us that you can't get mad or you'll kill the bird.
Yeah.
And he
Right.
went through a lot of birds.
Yeah.
Right.
He went through a couple dozen
Right.
birds. So
What sucks about the little bird too on the first, because he still wants to do the swing thing side to side.
right,
Yeah.
but it's not big
It
enough.
makes it half a swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's barely there.
It kind of disintegrates.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
could kill that
Turns
thing
into
with his
dust.
thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His thumb's as big as a bird.
Pop it off like a Pez.
Its head. Drink all the
Pop
juice.
Pop his head. Drink all the juice.
It's like a Miller High Life.
It's a buzz ball. It's a buzz ball.
He does the thing that some guys do, where he opens the bird's head on a table by smashing it open like that.
He takes
takes a
birds.
lighter.
He takes two
Yeah.
birds and pops them open.
Yeah.
You told me this was a twist off. I don't think it is. I
Yeah,
think
there's
I need a bottle
There's
opener.
a pussy gorilla who's I can't get the.
Yeah,
Did anybody
yeah.
have a bird opener?
It's not
And they're like, no,
dying
it's a
fast
twist
enough.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
I like the
good.
pussy gorilla. I like that.
Yeah, pussy
The
gorilla.
gorilla who's a pussy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, dude.
He
That'd be a
walks
cool
on
thing.
hind
He
legs.
walks up with a banana. Can you open it? Can you? It's too hard.
Can you guys stop throwing your poop at me, please? See, single right up the middle, dude.
Yeah,
that's what
that's
it's all
great.
They
about.
bunt.
dude.
That was a bunt. A good bunt.
A good bunt. Professional
Really,
bunt.
yeah, just-
You gonna put
it-
the shift on me, dude? I'm gonna hit it down the
Accentuated,
line.
but didn't, it added, but it didn't take us somewhere new. It just made it even
not.
better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just kept us stuck in this horrible riff.
This is a great
What's
riff.
wrong with
What's
a
what are you
gorilla?
talking about? What's your issue
No.
with the riff?
Nice
we haven't
swing,
had enough.
Nate.
We haven't
Nice
had
nice
enough
going
negativity in 5 minutes, and I'm feeling resentful about just general life.
All right, here's what I'd like to talk about. I wore athletic clothes.
Yes.
I wore a shirt I wear to the gym that's sweat wicking,
Cool.
and I've got Adidas on.
This shirt's John Wicking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, wait, it's
Yeah.
singles, man.
Very
All right.
good, baby.
I don't get that one as much because I think
Listen,
you
you
just
just
heard
get
the
on
word Wick.
base.
It said
You
John
just got to
Wick.
get on base.
You got to get on base.
How is it John Wick?
Because it's got a fucking, gun in it. And it's kinda,
Yeah, okay, all right.
There you go.
So I wore this kind of in honor of today. That's what I wanted to grind the energy to a halt for. Does anyone have-
I wore a shirt.
I wore a shirt.
I
Bill.
and for
wore
those
a-
who don't have who aren't watching the video, it's a really cool shirt. It's a single color.
It's also a little bit green, which I just thought of now.
Are you gonna get key? Oh, I'm just realizing.
I don't
you
think
are
so.
gonna,
I mean, this is more olive, and that's more chroma.
You're gonna
key.
get so keyed out. I can already tell.
We'll figure it out.
It
We'll
would
put
be
like a shirt on me and post.
At a
Have you
certain
ever
point-
done that where everybody wore all green and you just had a floating head podcast?
That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
a
we
good
had
bonus
Ryan.
episode.
We had
idea.
Ryan Reynolds on, and he was in the Mint Mobile suit.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so he got keyed out.
And we're gonna have the Smartless guys on only to talk about their new phone company.
yeah,
you know
Smartless
about that,
Mobile.
right?
I don't know about Smartless.
You know what Smartless is? The Will Arnett, Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes podcast.
Oh, yeah.
They're
mention
starting
him
a
on
cell
every-
phone company.
Oh,
We mentioned
they're
Smartless on
starting-
every
I-
episode.
forgot to mention I'm going on it next week without you.
That's fine.
Whose guest are you?
What's that?
Well, your ass is showing right now.
I
'cause
understand
the whole point
premise
of
of the
Smartless.
podcast.
The whole point, no, but the whole point of Smartless. Listen up. The whole point of Smartless is that one of them brings a secret guest every week, and it's always a celebrity or someone of note. So whose guest are you?
0 for 5, Nate.
I'm the gorilla's guest. There's a gorilla on the
There you
podcast.
go. There you go.
Immediate
Okay.
bailout, eject button, get out
That's
of
good,
jail
man.
free.
That's good.
Is my mic off? I feel like I'm not hearing myself in the cans. Good. Okay, never mind.
We've had some monitoring issues, so it's probably just. One
I
of
can hear
those.
you pretty good.
Okay,
I can
yeah.
also hear you. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Come on, man.
Am I allowed to tap it, or is that
Yeah,
unprofessional?
you can tap. These are
I can
Okay,
hear
I
it
hear it a
fine.
little
Yeah,
bit.
I
I
can
hear
hear
it a
it
little
fine.
bit. Okay.
these are
we're good.
SM58s.
What's that?
This is the workhorse
That's,
of mics.
dude, that is fucking.
My ploy to get
Period.
louder than everybody else has worked.
Nice, man. You were already there, I think.
That's right.
Right.
You're just gonna hear me breathing now over every riff.
What were we talking about? What was the gorilla doing?
The gorilla was another host of the podcast,
Right.
and it brought me on as its guest.
That would
Mhm.
that would be
They
a much
cut
better
smart.
podcast if it was Will Arnett, Jason Bateman, and one huge gorilla.
Yeah.
That's right.
And maybe
I
the
would
gor-
watch the fuck out
And
of
maybe
that.
maybe the gorilla, like the premise of the podcast is before every episode, the gorilla gets a secret injection of something,
Yeah.
and of some sort of chemical that
Was
the gorilla
there a
doesn't know.
gorilla? Was it on Will and Grace though?
Was the gorilla on Will and Grace?
Yeah.
yeah. He played.
Okay.
He played
And, like-
Grace.
And the gorilla halfway through stops everything and is like, he's gesturing, you can tell he can't speak English, but you can tell he's being like, is my mic on? And
Yeah,
it
he's
cuts him, and
signing,
it's
is
a
the mic
banana.
on?
That's very good. Yeah.
It's still in a mic stand.
It's still
though.
in a mic
He's
stand.
chewing. Is like, where'd my mic go?
That would be so choice if you're on the desert island. Not to rewind it even further,
Sure.
but if you're on
No,
the
let's
desert
do it.
island,
Let's play the hits, dude. Sometimes you
It's a
gotta play
callback now,
Freebird,
man.
baby.
sorry, I'm just imagining just a whole like crew of podcasters, and obviously their banana microphones.
Yeah.
Right.
Very
Are they all-
good.
Coconut headphones with they
Coconut
got two
headphones,
coconuts on either
two
side.
ends of a
Yeah.
coconut
Yeah,
in
yeah,
their
yeah.
audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're making the BBL mermaid sit on a Sibian.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah,
what's your
yeah.
body?
They're asking,
what's your body
the
count?
volleyball Wilson. They're asking Wilson the volleyball if its mom is proud of it.
They're doing man on the street interviews, so they're just holding the mic up to bugs.
For $1, how do we get out of here?
I said double and pass it to the next bug.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that white people and dragonflies like can exist in society together?
I would love to be trapped on Dragonfly Island forever. I'm sorry.
Are
sick.
dragonflies, do they fuck you up?
What?
Do they bite you
Yeah,
like
do they bite?
mosquitoes?
No,
I don't
they're
think
not-
so, right?
No, I believe damselflies have some hatred of human beings. But
And
dragonflies,
Is a
Let's stay away.
damselfly a girl dragonfly?
damselfly is a very similar looking but different. I was gonna say race of bug.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Well, and I was going to say, I hope these dragonflies don't keep putting their damselflies in their ivory dragonfly towers.
Huh?
Because a dragon might put a damn.
Oh.
Like,
But no.
But isn't it
Ivory
ivory?
Tower-
Hold on, ivory towers
Ivory
is where
Tower
like
confused me,
nerds
yeah.
go. That's not.
I thought that's where rich guys went.
no.
It's
No.
both. It's the elite. You know, we know who we're talking
But
about.
but
Yeah.
that's
the
not.
dragonfly isn't the elite in the
No,
situation.
I'm saying that's not where a villain would keep a damsel. That's where you keep books.
What about Rapunzel?
Yeah, but she's
What
in
about
like
She in
a.
an ivory
what about
tower?
Rapunzel?
She's in like a stone tower. She's in like a stone.
Yeah,
not
hey
an
Rapunzel,
ivory
she got a
tower.
hair, but it's on fucking pins and shit.
Come on now.
Hey Rapunzel, let down your long hair so I can write my fucking grocery list.
My Common App essay to go to state school, bitch.
It's Rapunzel, and she's made out of motor oil.
There you
That's
go.
also
That's
Oh,
also
good.
good.
Rapunzel.
Oh
is
yeah,
really
she's sitting on the
fucking good.
Sibian on our podcast and squirting, and it's Pennzoil.
There we go.
There
There we
She's
go.
shooting oil out of her pussy.
Yeah.
Her pubic hair quilted pens.
There you go. That hurts.
Right?
Huh? No, this is Pennzoil.
Oh, my
this is
fault.
Rapunzel.
Oh, my
It's-
fault. Yeah.
Rapunzel is a
Yeah.
different
Right.
is a different
It's
character.
too early
So-
to call back to Rapunzel. We gotta wait.
Yeah, we gotta do
We gotta
a little
wait
bit more.
20 to 30 minutes
Yeah.
when we're just getting another riff going.
Yeah. And then we can grind that to a halt.
And we go.
Yes.
Speaking of 20 minutes
Or
ago,
an athletic clothes. Yeah. It's a sweat wicking shirt.
so our guest today.
Ugh.
Well, should we talk about Dick's Sporting Goods?
Sure. I don't really want to.
I know. We can probably work in, we can probably do something with like the gorilla works at Dick. We could work it in.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
maybe the
don't worry. We can
gorillas
keep
doing
calling
golf or
No,
something.
yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
this thing has legs,
This
boys.
thing
We
has
are,
legs.
Okay.
we are fine.
We're talking about Dick's Sporting Goods today. Obviously, we all know what Dick's Sporting Goods store is. It's a huge store that sells clothing.
Biggest store.
Apparel?
Biggest.
Biggest.
Cut that out. Biggest sports store retailer in the country.
Wow.
Wow.
If not
I
the
did my
world.
research. I did my research. Pat.
That's the research you're doing.
I did my research.
The first line on Wikipedia.
Your big research is Dick's Sporting Goods is a store that sells
the
sporting
biggest
goods.
store that sells this
We
specific.
would have assumed that.
This specific subject.
So one thing that we noticed, because let's just get out in front of it, Luke. This was the first time in the stores
History.
Oeuvre that we have gone to the store together. For our visit.
I mean,
Okay.
that's amazing.
The way Luke was looking.
Luke really looked like him.
I
dead
wanted
in the
to.
eye,
I wanted
yeah.
to catch his reaction because we don't have an audience,
Yeah.
so I got it. You're the audience. What do you think about that?
Were we not reacting enough? Should we have gone bigger?
No, Will did perfect. I was
Well,
perfect,
me and
yeah.
Nate we didn't go together, but we
You
went
were
there
just-
at the same.
yeah.
I found out right
This is
before we
something
started
discovered. Yeah.
that me and Nate were there at the same time. I sent him and Luke a picture of me at Dick's Sporting Goods, and Nate said nothing.
I wanted.
And he was like 10 feet away from me.
I didn't see you. I would have begrudgingly said hello if we managed to like lock eyes or something. But I wanted some me time. I wanted to go at the store at my leisure.
So this is interesting, and we were talking about this before. I didn't want to say this because I wanted to save it for now. This moment, what you two are describing, Nate, your instinct was correct
I
because
agree.
this was the first time that me and Luke went to the store together, and it was a mistake.
It was a mistake. We were
It was such a mistake.
I couldn't
We-
take it in.
we
I'm
were
glad
talking
he
about work.
didn't, but I'm saying it was weird,
that he did it. I agree with that.
But
I
it's
agree
like
with that.
part of
Well,
the
you're welcome.
part of the entire idea of this podcast is the experience of going to the store and really soaking it in and like focusing on that. It's not just an errand. It's also like it's a thing that you're
experience.
doing. It's an
Yeah.
experience, right?
Yeah.
And while we were there together, we were just sort of like bullshitting about work and like
Yeah, we were just
Also-
talking.
we were just
Yeah.
talking. And
I was
we weren't,
barely looking at the golf tees, the mallets to make your bat to
Mhm.
to hit your glove with.
Yeah.
I could barely understand what anything was.
yeah, because we were focused on each
We were
other,
focused on each other,
right? We
Yeah,
were
and
just
taking it in.
every inch of him was in my eyes.
Yeah.
That's all I could think about was just
Mhm.
making sure that he was getting what he needed.
And if you go alone, you can treat it like it's a museum.
Yes.
You're like walking
Exactly.
through the aisle.
Yeah, that's what
You're
I was
looking.
thinking.
Exactly.
You're waiting by like a bunch of shoes, like a bunch of sneakers, to see if maybe like a art hoe will walk up and you'll be like, "What do these shoes mean?"
I don't think an art hoe has ever been to Dick's.
Yeah,
Sporting
no,
Goods.
I'm saying it's like a museum. And
Also,
she
we don't
walks-
say that sort of
Oh.
stuff on the podcast. So
Yeah.
if you could,
Art hoe.
Okay.
and we're
Sorry.
gonna cut that out, and you can take it again now and just use
Sorry,
a different
sorry,
art
sorry,
woman.
sorry.
Obviously,
See-
no, the riff makes sense, and
Yes.
it's a good
Yes.
riff.
All right.
But just use a different term for
Got
art
it,
hoe,
got it.
please.
So you're in treating it like a museum. You're looking at the shoes. An art bitch walks up, and you're like, "Hey, bitch, what do these shoes mean?"
What shoes you got on? Let me smell them.
See your shoes. I think Dick's is a place. I'm glad that we had you guys. Hold on, wait.
Hello.
Well, you know what it was halfway through when it was.
You
is that-
keep doing this.
When it was
You
halfway
keep
through, I
starting
realized
talking,
half
you
my
don't-
sentence was, I think Dick's is a place, and then I got in my head thinking about how I had said that, and then I couldn't move on. And then I couldn't move on. Well, I'm so glad. Cut this out. Oh, and start here.
You keep queuing yourself up
Cut this
like
out,
the
cut this
Joker
out, cut out
shooting a
what
gun
Jesse
and it
said.
just says bang, and then fucking nothing happens.
Cut out. Cutting that. We're just so happy to have you guys on here because I think you guys appreciate Dick's in a way where Dick's to me reminds me of I'm about to go be forced to sign up for an activity that I really don't want to do for the next 8 Sundays.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's kind
as a
of what it
child,
means
that's
to me.
huge. Get the lacrosse shit.
Yeah, like here you go. You're playing fucking lacrosse again. Oh, great. You know, maybe a coach is gonna. You know what happened with me in lacrosse? The coach, my dad finally let me quit when we had the classic. We had a new coach. He was like, "You guys are looking like a bunch of little girls out there."
Jesus.
Whoa.
And he really went for that shit. My dad was like, you don't have to do it anymore. I was like, fuck yeah. All I had to find is make this guy be sexist. I could have been out of here weeks ago.
Yeah, I love this. I used to love going 20 or 30 times I would go to the one in Seekonk, Massachusetts. And there was a section of shoes and it had a little mini like fake like running track with like little lanes. And I would just crush laps.
Oh,
I
yeah,
would
that was always
I would-
fun.
I would turn a lot of laps on the mini running track.
Mm.
And then I would go to the paintball gun section where I was never allowed to own any guns, squirt, paint, or water, or cap, or otherwise.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because my mom felt they glorified violence. And I would go to the go to the paintball section with stars in my eyes, and I would pick up the guns that were encased in plastic, like the permanent hard plastic like shell thing that they're in, like the packaging, and I would still try to hold them like they were guns and pretend I was shooting them. Even
You pretend to be Rambo.
Yeah,
that's
I
all.
was pretending to be
Rambo and like new Nikes.
I was pretending to be Solid Snake, and I would like I would like have the plastic wrapped gun, and I would like sneak up behind a lady in a shopping cart, and I would like pretend to like shoot her from behind, and then duck behind like a bunch of shorts. And if she noticed me, I lost.
What was your hit rate? I mean,
No, I'm terrible. I'm a bad shot.
Yeah, gun
unathletic.
was probably way too big.
Yeah,
for you,
yeah.
too.
I had such low self-esteem that even in my like
In your
fantasies, I
fantasies,
was
you
like-
couldn't kill an old woman.
I give myself a D minus. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is just terrible. This
Yeah.
is low.
Can I tell you a difference between your raising and my rearing?
Okay.
Because you said I can't have any guns
No, it's
or
not allowed, yes.
Yeah. The different and here's a difference. When I was a kid, I had a cap gun for the
Okay.
first time, and my dad, sort of offhandedly, not realizing what he was saying, was like, "Yeah, when I was a kid, I had a cap gun, and one time I took a bunch of caps and I just took them out of the plastic and just stacked them on top of each other, and then I hit them all with a hammer, and it exploded the hammer and it broke the hammer." And he said, "Well, have fun with your cap gun," and he left the room.
Wow.
And then, obviously, later that day, I took a bunch of the fucking caps and I smashed him with a mallet, and I broke one of my dad's hammers. This
Yeah.
big fucking rubber mallet with a divot on the end of it.
Now, where did you learn to do that? Where the hell did you get that bright idea?
Did you have guns? You guys had guns.
I don't remember having a lot of guns when I was growing up. My
That
dad,
means you had some. Though.
well, I think my dad had at least one, but
Yeah.
he's definitely taken a turn in his advanced age, where now he has like he's like a sovereign citizen
Mhm.
basically, and he has tons. But I think that's just part of the culture now.
Yeah.
Right. Growing up, it was definitely nothing I ever saw or like was aware of around the house. Right. If we did have one, it was totally locked up and put away.
totally.
There were no guns at this Dick's Sporting Goods.
No, they don't. Well, California doesn't sell guns.
Right.
In sporting.
Right, because there were
You
definitely
could buy guns at the
guns.
one I used to go to.
Yeah, the ones
Yeah.
in Maryland that I would go to, there was a pretty sizable
Yeah.
section.
Yeah.
Right, with like a guy that was working there, and he was weird.
They sold assault rifles up until a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
This is some of the research I did.
wow, that's
Yeah.
incredible.
There you go.
Yeah. Sandy Hook put us
Yeah.
up to it.
But Dick's
unfortunately.
Sporting Goods, I
Or
mean,
not
this is just some
unfortunately, it's good.
this is some fly by night small operation. It couldn't possibly be one of the largest
It
sporting
not
goods.
only is it one of, it is the largest.
Whoa.
How cool is that?
Who was the second largest?
I don't know, man. Like Modell's or some shit. Why don't you shut the fuck up? How about that?
Can I talk about something else we saw in Dick's?
Huh.
And we both took notice of this. Shoe spikes. Now these are little cleats that you
I
screw
think we
onto
fucked up, dude. Those were for golf.
Yeah.
What you were
Yeah.
trying to
What
say
are you
that they've
talking about?
replaced all cleats. You were saying that cleats now are these little like weird like sort of circular spikes, but I think it's just golf. Or maybe
Well,
I misunderstood.
There are certain like football cleats and other stuff like that you can do the twist in, twist out thing. But I think
Mhm.
most of them are still just standard.
Yeah, but
big like that.
but for golf, most of them are not spikes. They're
I didn't even know you had
they're the
golf.
circular ones.
You guys golf?
No,
Never in my life.
Never
No.
me neither.
I'm leftist about golf courses. I believe they should
do
be.
not.
No,
They
let's
should
hear
be
it.
turned into public parks and extremely
God.
tall public housing
Oh
buildings.
my God, is he allowed to
and
say
then they
that?
should have
Oh my
little
God.
activities where we can do our sort of queer comedy shows on the 18th hole, and everyone lives in a really like 100-story tall building,
And you only have to work 1 hour a day.
and you only have to
so
work 1 hour
New
a day.
Yorkers, this is what Zoran wants.
yeah.
That's right.
Right? If you're
He
living
wants
on the
to
Upper
turn the
East
golf
Side,
course into the mega building from Judge Dredd.
Yes.
he's trying to make and everybody's going to live there, and it's going to be chaos.
He's
Yeah.
going to turn Central Park into a golf course so that he can get rid of it and turn it into public
my
housing.
God.
Somebody doesn't want to see Tiger hit a 2-iron 190 fucking yards within
Period.
2 inches of the hole.
I want to see Tiger hit a lamppost in a Ferrari.
What if Tiger's? what if? That a kid.
Yeah, whatever.
Can I say what's one thing I don't like about Tiger Woods? His
The adultery?
promiscuity. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's
So, what's his body
disgusting. His
count?
philandery.
But if you
Right?
were Tiger Woods,
If I was
Sure.
Tiger
For a
Woods,
That's
day.
the thing. Yeah.
that guy's fucking hot, man. And he's got Riz.
no. I'd be too obsessed with my work.
Think
And
about
your
Well, that was his
life.
whole problem.
Think about how
Yeah.
much better he would have been at golf if he wasn't so concerned with punani.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Could have actually been good.
yeah.
He's a fraud.
He's a
Anyway,
fraud.
Shut up.
Or yeah, shut up.
yeah, absolutely.
Why? Because it means you're. Oh.
Oh, that's good.
Oh.
That's good.
That's very
You want
good.
to take it again, but this time I understand the joke.
Yeah.
That was on me. Right.
Yeah, I didn't I truly went right over my head.
Yeah, I'll say it like I said it, and you guys can laugh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Okay, Luke's
Is
gonna
it,
take this one, Pat.
Luke's got it.
Is it is it better if you're a golfer and your body score is lower?
Body score.
Body score.
Well,
Body
I'm not doing
score.
it. I'm not doing it again. So we can move on.
What the
My
fuck
bo-
does that mean?
I don't know, man. Body score.
Like body score? Like, are you saying?
Let the bodies get the score.
Let the bodies get the score.
Let the bodies get the.
I thought I apologize to Luke, but I did think in that moment when you were like, Luke, tell the joke again, I thought we made the eye contact of we're not going to laugh at this.
I mean,
And
I
we're
was,
going to let Luke eat shit. That's the direction I thought we were
I wasn't
going
going to.
Is
but
that where we? Oh, I was.
I,
just-
try
I
it
was,
again.
I was totally gonna no sell it, but then he gave us a
Fucked it
gift.
up.
He
Yeah,
gave us
yeah,
a beautiful
yeah.
gift.
I did even something funnier. I riffed on the joke by saying something by mistake that was wrong.
Yeah, good riff. Can I talk about the shoe spikes one more time?
Sure.
Okay, because they're these little cleats that you like screw into a regular shoe
Uh-huh.
to give them cleats.
Okay.
And I was like, while I was in there, I was thinking, what if a gorilla screwed these into his feet?
He can run so fucking fast. And his knuckles.
And his knuckles.
his
Oh,
knuckles.
my god, he's got
Shit,
cleats on his
dude.
knuckles too.
He can fucking move,
Fuck.
dude.
And he
can
could
move.
use those as like fucking punching
yeah,
spikes.
That's true.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's true. Yeah,
He
yeah.
can go up a vertical wall.
Yes. Oh my god.
Dude, oh my god, dude! Imagine a gorilla that was on fire, but he didn't feel the fire, and it never went out ever. Can you imagine that
Burned
fucking
hotter
shit?
than a thousand red hot
God,
suns.
no.
It was white
Oh
hot.
my god! It just melted the ground around him.
Yeah.
What if you could breathe fire too?
Oh my god. No fucking.
And when he punched it would kind of shoot like a big punch.
no, it would
like
shoot a
that.
firebolt.
Yes,
Oh my
exactly.
God.
That's shaped like a punch.
Exactly.
It's shaped like a fist flying
It's shaped
through the
like
air.
a banana.
And he was,
It's a
and he was
banana
as
of
big
fire.
as Saturn too. Oh no!
And he fought like a tiger, but that was made out of water.
That's so fucking
The
crazy.
tiger's made out of water in the
No,
water.
the water tiger. His
No.
his enemy.
And he could look at a place and then teleport there.
Yeah. And then he did the Dr. Manhattan or the Dr. Manhattan thing from Watchmen. He goes, "I'm tired of these bananas."
I'm tired of these motherfucking bananas.
I'm tired.
I
of
grow
these
tired
apes.
of these bananas.
I grow tired.
Yeah, and like the government, they're like, I don't think this giant Saturn-sized gorilla that can shoot fire cares about humanity anymore, dude. I think we're fucked. Oh no!
Y'all, if you're listening and you know how to animate or draw, I would love to see a fan animation.
Yeah, maybe a
of this.
15,
Too much
15-minute
time
animatic, please,
on. I
of
want 'cause
Saturn.
We could sell this. And
Yeah,
you,
dude.
you'll,
If
be-
you
you'll
could,
get a
if you could particularly draw him in a Dick's Sporting Goods, that
Right.
would be
Yes.
better.
because
That
that's
would
the
work.
episode.
Right.
Yeah.
What would the
Right.
maybe Saturnus, the ape?
That's pretty good.
That's
Pretty
Saturnus?
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's the size of Saturn.
Or just
Yeah.
Bobo.
Bobo,
Like
give it a
Bobo.
normal ass ape name.
delightful David.
That's kind of the John Smith of aim.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Bobo. First thought, best thought.
Bobo.
Okay.
Can I talk about the experience of being in Dick's Sporting Goods? Because I haven't talked about the experience at all. The primary thing that stuck out to me emotionally about being in Dick's is what it did to me when I saw it's like a lifestyle place. So you see the camping section,
Yes.
and suddenly you have this is what happens to me. You start having fantasies about how into camping you're about to get.
Yeah.
Or like how cool it would be to be into camping and you and your friends are all going camping. You're building up this like fantasy in your head that you're going to get the grill, you're going to use it, you're
Yeah.
going to get like the cool chair.
Yeah.
You're going to bring the chair with you so you can sit down.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh wait, I don't have any friends. I'm gonna have to just camp by myself. Is that what happened? No.
I have
Yeah.
one friend.
Who?
And he's my best
I'd
friend.
never camp. I would never camp.
You would
And
never
he's my
camp.
best friend.
I would camp. We were talking about this. You basically couldn't pay me any amount of money in the world to sleep in a tent as a 32-year-old man. I'd do a cabin. I love hiking. I love the outdoors.
Yeah.
Not catching my ass on the fucking ground.
Yeah.
You know, it's
What's
not
a new experience you would be receptive to it as a 32-year-old? Because I hear this not just from you, but from a lot of my friends who are like mid-30s, where they're basically like,
Early
I would
30s.
never
What about
do
doing like
anything.
7 chicks at once?
Okay,
That would
I got 10 toes,
that
don't I?
would fucking
Come on.
rule,
Yeah.
dude.
Man,
Come
what if
on.
Bobo, the Saturn gorilla, had double D?
Yeah. But they were big fireballs, and
Yeah.
and also they shot milk, but it was
Yeah.
fire.
They shot milk,
Oil. They'd shoot oil.
Pennzoil.
Yeah, before. What is a new experience I would want to have?
That you would be receptive to having
I'd like to
as a
travel
32-year-old.
more places.
traveling. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to go to China.
Would you be willing to have any
Vietnam?
discomfort in the new place? Like if
Yeah.
you went to Vietnam, would you be happy with?
As long as I'm not sleeping in a fucking tent, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Put me in a
And
car.
you wouldn't be scared that Saturnus the ape would come through because that's. I
No.
mean, he got sent there
He's
by
a
the
friend.
U.S. government.
Saturnus is a friend to the Vietnamese.
You know, he's there
another
like Rambo
change.
2. He's there to break POWs out.
But like,
Bring them all home.
okay, travel. I think that's a decent. I think
Yeah.
that's a decent.
I
thing,
travel.
right?
I'm fine being uncomfortable when I travel. That's kind of just like part of it. you know?
Yeah.
But you also, as you get older, can do things to make it like.
But camping is traveling. If you went out to Sequoia National Park,
Yeah, it's like traveling if it fucking sucked. It's like you take all the things that are good about civilization.
When does
and get-
traveling become traveling? Like, when does it, like, I'm not going down the
Yeah.
street anymore?
Mm.
When am I now traveling?
Well,
to get these chairs, we
I think
drove.
if you
Yeah.
turn 3 times. If
Three
you take
times?
3 turns, and
Three
you're
turns,
driving,
it's traveling.
You're
Yeah.
traveling, yes.
And even if it's
Okay.
just backing out of your damn driveway.
That's right.
Sometimes
trying to
these
parallel
things are long
park.
as
Yeah,
hell.
Yeah.
trying to parallel park.
Traveling is not going to Manhattan Beach to pick up these chairs. That is an errand, and I would say
But that's
at
like an
best
hour and a
it's-
half.
It's a day trip, which is not the same as traveling.
What about Dr. Manhattan Beach?
Dr. Manhattan
yeah.
Beach.
I'm tired
Holy
of
shit.
these crabs. The sand. That's good, man.
That's good, baby.
Yeah. God. So many great.
Will, what did you think of Dick's Sporting Goods?
You're not the host.
Yeah, what the fuck are you
fuck
doing?
was that?
trying to do my.
Nate,
We're
what the
doing
fuck are you
it.
talking
Don't worry
about?
about
We're
it.
doing
You
it.
need to help.
We
I
got
appreciate
lull.
that.
Okay,
There was a
yeah,
lull.
Yeah, there's a 1
I
second
feel
fucking
it.
lull. Yeah,
I
we know there's a lull. Okay, that's
I
why Pat's
appreciated
sitting there.
that.
He's
Yeah,
gonna cut
thank
it
you.
I
out
don't
like I
care
just
if
thought
you
of it.
appreciate
All right,
it. It's
guys.
not your fucking podcast.
Guys, this is my friend.
Okay.
Right.
All right?
Okay.
And as much as you care about each other, that's how much I care about Nate. So I'm going to need you to reel it in.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
What?
Are you serious?
What?
Were you doing I'm sucking your dick?
Yes.
Oh, you are incapable of being loved, dude.
All right, Nate.
Yeah, of course. and proud of it.
It's so funny to defend him for the first time I've ever seen you defend him in the entire time I've known you two, and then say maybe the meanest thing I've ever seen one human being say to another human being.
He says that to me 6 times a day. It's true, but it's lost its luster.
My experience at Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yes.
I have like a religious association with Dick's because Dick's was like where I would go as a child to like, you know, get my new cleats for the year, get a new glove, get a new bat,
Right.
you know. And it was like it was a place of infinite possibilities.
It's a pilgrimage.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, this is going to be like the tool I use for years
Yeah.
that I'm going to like succeed with and have fun with and like live my life with. And then I would be overcome by all this crippling pressure of realizing that this glove is going to be the glove that I have that I'm going to use and do everything with. And if I pick the wrong one, I'm fucked.
Right.
And so I went and I tried to buy some shorts at Dick's today. And that same feeling came back where I was like, what if I'm buying the wrong shorts? What if
Wow.
these shorts suck? What if everybody hates these shorts?
Your balls fall out.
What if my balls fall out?
Yeah.
And so it was very much, I was kind of transported back to like once I smelled that smell of Dick's where it's like 7 different kinds of rubber
Yeah.
all at once. I was taken back to a place of ecstasy and then terror.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Like the glove thing though, like how much? Like, and I'm really asking.
No,
this.
Jimmy,
I'm
yeah,
not
this is-
doing.
you're
I'm not
coming-
doing sports ball.
Sure.
Literally asking. the glove, it's like it's a like. Is it? Could you really fuck it up that bad, or is it just the
Maybe.
idea?
How much of a
Fuck it
difference between gloves is there?
I mean, infinite, and it's not just like in terms of quality. It's just in terms of like, is this the right one?
Now,
in
I will
what
say,
sense?
I will
That's
say,
what I'm-
now I will say, while we were in there, I was touching some of the gloves, and some of them were sticky.
Yeah.
I was noticing.
Yeah.
Pine tar.
Is that true?
Yeah,
They were
I have to.
sticky
I have to
gloves.
have this thing on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe if I pick the one that has kind of like the fur on the inside, is that going to get too hot? My hand's going to get
Sure.
slippery. I'm not
Okay.
going to.
All right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
It's
Right.
like
Yeah.
you can kind of
Wow.
game out all of the things that could go wrong.
You need a glove that's got gorilla fur on the inside.
yeah. It took way too. It was not just one gorilla had to die for it. 'Cause
That's
there's a
right.
very
That's
special
right.
part of the gorilla you need for that.
No,
part
no,
of the
no.
fur.
I'm sorry. The gorilla didn't die. They used the fur that they get from the tropical island barber shop.
Yes,
They sweep it all up and they mail it to Dick.
I actually do. I can appreciate because I the only sport I did competitively was swimming, and I did it for a long time, and I can
Me too.
appreciate goggles. That's my way in. Here.
No. Hey, that's real. That's real. I'll
Because
back you
you
up.
can
I'll back
fuck
you
up. You can get. Don't laugh at me.
But you
can-
said I can appreciate
I
goggles.
can appreciate through the.
How am I
blue
supposed to not
goggles.
laugh at I
Because-
appreciate goggles?
Well,
appreciate
you
the
obviously never
Arabian
competitively
goggles.
because you could fuck up, right? What'd you
Oh
say?
yeah, I said you can appreciate the Arabian goggles.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what the Arabian goggles are?
What the fuck is the
You know what the
Arabian-
Arabian goggles? The Arabian goggles are when you're with a person, be they a lover, be
Right.
they a pranked friend,
Right.
and you take your pants off and you squat. Oh, they usually have to be sleeping or lying down for this, and you take your pants off and you
Right.
squat, and you drape your balls on their eyes.
Okay.
And they get ideally one ball per eye,
Right.
and it's the Arabian goggles.
Right.
Have
And this
you
is-
ever
and-
experienced this? Have you ever done this or had this happen to you?
Uh,
Because this sounds like
What are you talking about? I mean, I got the Arabian goggles done 30, 40 times a year. I went to a rough school. This is a school of hard knocks. This is
You
what
know,
that means.
Well, I can appreciate that because I went to an all boys school, and I would say pretty much every day a kid would in the locker room would ask you what time it was.
the watch.
And then he'd have his dick pulled around.
Yeah.
a classic
This thing
move.
like a watch.
A
But, like,
classic
some of the
move.
kids could do it, and you're like, shit, that kid's got a big dick.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or a
I
stretchy
couldn't
dick.
have
It's
done
a
it.
Mr. Fantastic dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
truly. Or braining, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, the brain, of course,
Yeah,
the bat wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I get it.
Can I just? It must be so scary to live in Arabia if that's how they live.
Well, they have so many sandstorms that you need.
you would actually.
Yeah, it's actually you're protecting your family.
It's the only type of goggle that's strong enough.
You're saving them
So
from
the-
blind.
I'm so sorry. So
Or
swimming.
goggles.
But
yes.
what I noticed about dicks now is it's different. It's a lot different now.
Really?
I
I
would
was
say
disgusted with my dick's
one
experience.
1/5 of the first floor. There was a 2-floor. The 1/5 of the first floor was water bottles.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yes,
And
that was
a
crazy.
psychotic
unbelievable
amount of water
Absurd.
bottles.
So many water bottles.
That all costs like $50. The water bottle thing. Everybody's got a water bottle these days. You know,
and that's why it's so many water bottles. In
right?
there,
Because
they-
everybody
they can-
wants one.
But
Yeah.
you only need one at a time.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I don't really get.
No,
about
but people are like, no, they gotta have like the newest one.
the Stanley.
They
You gotta have one for every
no,
day of the
Stanley,
week.
dude. If you're
Stanley's
walking around
out.
with a Stanley in 2025, I'll fucking.
What's wrong with a
I
Stanley?
will kill you
What
where you
is-
stand.
What's wrong with a Stanley?
I will kill you where you stand.
Kill
Get that.
it.
Get
My
that
boy's
out
got
of
a
my
Stanley
face.
This
sitting
was
over
a
there.
gift from Mother. How dare you?
Well, fucking tell mother that she needs to get with the goddamn times, dude. Because it's all about a Wallace now.
It's
all about
Wallace?
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 Oh,
No,
Wallace.
gorillas. We're
It's all
talking
about a
gorillas,
Wallace,
not
and then in
koalas.
6 months it'll be all about some fucking new shit from space that we don't even
Yeah,
know
6
about.
months is gonna be
Grommet.
Yeah.
Grommet.
Grommet.
Oh, Wallace.
Yeah, it's
yes,
Labubu.
How
very
about
good.
a Labubu water bottle? Let's take a look.
What is Labubu? What is Labubu? I've heard of that.
It's
Labubu,
like-
it's kind of like a tiny, it's like a disgusting creature that
Yeah,
you have to smash with
Oh,
your
Will.
teeth or something.
It's you. You're a labubu, right?
What?
Yeah.
What?
You're
Huh?
a labubu. You're just disgusting creature with a stupid name. It's anyway.
All right.
What?
I'm just making it so. I'm just making sure that I wasn't the person that ground the energy to the halt.
Did I stutter?
'Cause now it's Nate.
Just
It's
try to
not me anymore.
Spread it around.
Yeah.
I have a story about Dick's Sporting Goods that I need to tell. I feel like it is so specific to my life. It's a big event in my life that is so directly tied to Dick's Sporting Goods. I have to tell the story.
It's also the
I'm-
same reason Dick's doesn't sell assault rifles anymore.
That's not. No. Okay. When I was a kid, I must have been probably 11 or so. I was in a Dick's Sporting Goods with my dad. My dad was doing, so I don't even remember what we were there for. I'm sure my dad didn't even bother to tell me. He was doing his own thing in there, and I was fucking around wherever. I was in the martial arts section, I think, because there were punching bags, and I was just fucking around with the punching bags and punching them and stuff. Because when I was a kid, I was into karate, right? They had one of the bobs, the rubber man, on the punching bag stand that you punch, and it like has the sand in the bottom. I was beating the fuck out of this guy as a kid, and then I attempted a flying kick. I had never done a flying kick in my life, but I was like, there's no one around. I might as well try, see how it feels, try it on for size. So I do a flying kick to this thing, and I kick out my leg as hard as I can. Instead of kicking this thing over because it's so heavy, it propels me backwards into a shelf behind me, into the corner of a metal shelf behind me.
Ooh.
And then I fall, and then my back feels really warm. And I turn around, and for some reason, the corner of this metal shelf had been like twisted and frayed into like a knife edge.
Oh my God.
And I have a 3-inch scar on my back from when it cut open my entire back.
Fucking
Holy
hell,
shit.
dude.
Bottom to top. So I have a memory of getting grievously wounded, like so much blood in this Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah.
My dad picked me up and like put me on the counter. I remember sitting on the counter of the Dick's Sporting Goods while he was yelling at the lady there that how dare you have this in, how could he have gotten hurt like this? He was so pissed at her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ruined like 3 towels on the way to the hospital.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's the thing about being a parent, dude. You turn your head for 1 second, your kid's bleeding.
Your kid is
grievously.
flayed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know, a part of him was like, cha-ching, jackpot, lawsuit. Here we go.
I guess
Did you
College.
guys sue Dick's?
No.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's not really.
funny that
it's not
he
something my
took the
parents would
time
do.
to-
Yeah.
And also, I was always getting hurt as a kid. It was
Right.
just like, to him, it was like, it was probably not like unusual that I
You're
would
bleeding
get hurt.
out. He's like, hold on, I gotta yell.
I
at
got
this
so many.
cashier first.
I bonked my head so many times as a kid. I would just fall down all the fucking time. I've always been clumsy, and stupid. And this was
Dangerous
just another one of those
combo.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also have a story about Dick's Sporting Goods that was also very important to my growth as a human. My parents were very adamant and they really didn't want me to watch porn.
Right.
They went to every step you could possibly go through to ensure that I could
Yeah.
not watch porn.
Yeah. They find
Everything
you
was
watching
blocked.
porn, and they're
Everything
like,
was blocked, locked, passwords, everything. One day, and I want to. All my friends are talking about it. I need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd gone over to other kids' house on sleepovers. I'd seen it. I'd be like, "This is it, man." You know what I mean? This is the good shit.
Yeah.
And
and they're all jacking off.
they're
over
all
there,
jacking off, and
you're
I'm
just-
like,
you got your arms
know what to
folded.
do.
"This is
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
bullshit."
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
reading in the corner while
And
everybody
I'm
else
trying
is
to.
jacking off.
I'm looking for
Prisoner
new
of
shoes.
Azkaban.
I'm trying to figure out which cleats I'm going to get for the next coming football season. So I go on my dad's computer, type in dicks.com, bang. It doesn't go to dicksportinggoods.com.
Of course not.
It goes to a gay porn site. But in the top right-hand corner was a picture for a link to another straight porn site. And there was sort of like a shitty animation of a man and woman having sex.
Yeah. And that was enough.
That was enough. And so for months, I would go on my dad's computer. I would type in dicks.com,
That's
scroll
so-
past all the penises, the mini. And I would look at that one little shitty new age early gif
So
of a grainy guy fucking a grainy woman.
I hate to-
And I would watch it over and over. And then one day, my dad's like, "Are you using my computer?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he said, "Why are you going to dicks.com so much?" And I was like, "Oh, Dad, I'm trying to find new cleats." So I type in
Wow.
dicks.com, and it takes me to this site. I'm just so, I always forget as I'm typing.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm going there so much.
So that was why you kept going back, because you had this scam.
I had the scam.
Did he?
Okay.
did-
I
had the-
what,
I had
how
the
did
loophole.
What did your
Yeah.
dad think when he said that?
He blocked it right after.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you using my computer? Yeah. I'm trying to find new cleats. Why are you going to
gay-
jizzworld.com to find new cleats?
Find new cleats,
Why are you
dude. I don't know
going
why
to
you're mad at me.
browsers?
But yeah, best time of my life.
I keep mistyping. Hello?
No, I was thinking about. I was just thinking about my own journeys with pornography.
I really was like entranced because his eyes got misty and he looked into the middle distance.
Yeah, what a world it's been.
Like just memories flooding in.
Softcore pornography on Showmax that I wake up at 5 in the morning to watch.
I've never
You know.
jacked off in my whole life. I don't know how that would even work if I
Right.
tried. I don't know
Right.
how it. Yeah. So
These
I
are the days.
yeah.
My parents
Apparently
had
for some people
no
it's really easy.
conception of how to use the computer, so I was basically unfettered access from about 10 years old.
Yeah.
And now you're fucking normal as hell. bro.
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah.
I'm a lawyer.
Proof positive that
with
they
the
were
cow?
freaking out over nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
You're in a
normal
garage
shit.
talking about fucking giant gorillas. and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, dude, you turned out great.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
It's the arc of all podcasts. All podcasts trend towards talking about what you jacked off to when you were 13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Past a certain threshold.
Yeah.
There's kind of nothing else to talk about.
Nope.
These days
In the world.
What, are we
Yeah.
gonna
I
talk
mean-
about Trump?
Yeah. It's either talk about that or talk about like the death of 15,000 people. And it's like, what are you going to do?
Hey, I believe every time you ejaculate, you are killing 15,000 people.
That's right.
The sperm that don't make it to a woman's ovulus.
Ovulus.
Ovulus. I've never heard that before. I love that. That's really great.
Phrase, though. It's a beautiful turn of phrase.
And then her pussy, ovulus rift.
Hey,
Come on
that's
now.
pretty good.
That's pretty good.
You know about the Arabian Oculus Rift, right? So
Okay.
you take two pussies and you open them.
You look through them like binoculars.
Okay. So let's get to, did you guys buy anything while you were at Dick's?
Yes,
Yeah.
I got a present for you guys.
Oh my God.
I got you guys sunflower seeds with ranch seasoning
Delicious.
Great.
on them.
I
They're
love those.
David Ranch Jumbo, which I think would be a good name for somebody.
That would be a
Oh.
good character name.
My
yeah.
name
Yeah.
is David Ranch Jumbo.
That's
Yeah.
very good.
But you feel free to try these. I wouldn't.
The
I wouldn't,
sunflower seeds went huge in my high school.
Absolutely.
Like
yeah.
they went crazy, and I never really understood like the process of eating them. I always felt like I was eating them wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
it's
kept
just
chewing 'em
something.
up.
It's just something to
basically.
do.
I got
It's
into
something.
Is that what it
I
is?
understand.
I've
I
never really
understand
gotten
that
into it
it's a stim. It's
Yeah,
just
it's a
some, you
stim.
know.
Yeah, I got
yeah.
into them hard in like 5th grade Little League, and there was like a point in the dugout because I was like I didn't play super often, and I was I didn't have much to write home about with my on-field accomplishments. So I'd sit in the dugout and try and see how many of those I could eat at once. And I was chewing like 40 at one time, and I was just like, oh, ow, actually, uh-oh. Just like a ball fell, like a tumbleweed fell into the dugout.
Yeah,
I bought a blue Gatorade that I drank on the way here.
dude. I almost bought a blue Gatorade.
Yeah.
Did you see they had okay, this shows now this is
Oh,
now
one
this-
more thing I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry to cut
please,
you off.
please.
There is also a new thing in Dick's Sporting Goods where they have a section of like guy slut clothes.
Yeah,
That's like the kind of clothes you see guys wear on like Love Island, where it's
Yes.
like
Yeah.
like, oh, they'll have like short sleeve button ups with like tropical
Yeah.
fucking and like the shorts that have like the have the compression shorts under it, but they're like fucking like a ruby pink flavor.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of that going on.
There, I noticed that. I mean, there's I think with athleisure being something that like hot people wear,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
half the fucking store is that.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I would say more than half is clothing at this
Also,
point.
did
Like,
you guys see the mouth guards that were flavored?
I was going to bring this
No.
exact same thing up.
No.
So they're mouth guards or lip guards is what
Yeah.
it was called, like for football.
for
Yeah,
football
yeah,
or
yeah.
boxing,
And they were flavored.
yeah.
It would
like
say like
Kool-Aid.
it would say like watermelon Jolly Rancher.
That's crazy.
Isn't
and
that
it was
insane?
and it would like so. I think it's just like flavors the air that you breathe in, like it's scented or
That's
something.
wild.
Isn't that crazy?
It seemed really insane, and they were $30 each.
And it was
Otherwise, I
also
would have bought one.
not just for kids; they were also selling them for adults.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flavoring phenomenon that you just see when you go in the stores is like reaching disgusting
Yes.
proportions. There's absolutely no reason why these sunflower seeds need to be ranch flavored. I mean, that's just ludicrous.
Did you guys ever do a mouth guard? Have you ever done the process of doing
Yeah,
a
and you're
mouth
dipping
guard?
it in the
You're
oil?
dipping it in the hot water.
Yeah.
You get it to a boiling point.
Yeah.
Then you have to jam it in your mouth
Yeah.
and bite down on it and suck in
and
as
then you
hard
like
as you
fuck
can.
it up.
So
like
this
it
is-
doesn't ever feel right.
Yeah.
This is strange. I did this with veneers last night. I have never done it with a mouth guard. What you're describing,
Yeah.
I did it with veneers last night,
Like the teeth thing?
like the teeth thing. Yeah.
Is that how veneers work?
Are you getting veneers?
No, I'm not getting. This is for a stream that I'm doing.
Oh, nice.
But just like as part of the costume, it's just these crazy fucking white plastic veneers that
Oh,
make me
ow.
look like the fake Inspector Gadget from Inspector Gadget
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
1. But it's the same thing. It's you put a bunch of like this material in the teeth, and then
Yes.
the instructions say boil it, and I had to boil the fucking teeth.
Oh
I
yeah.
did this with vampire teeth last
There's now
Halloween.
a spot of veneer glue in my favorite pot that I don't know how I'm going to get off, but
You're eating that.
I guess I am eating
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Did you guys buy anything?
No, but we went at like
No, I
9
didn't.
o'clock in the morning,
Mm.
and I feel like the thing I would have gotten is something like a blue Gatorade. And
Yeah.
I knew we were going to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah,
after.
I was walking around with a blue Gatorade the entire time we were in there, intending to buy it, and then it's like we're going to a restaurant. I'm not
Why
going
didn't
to.
you-
Right. Why didn't
Yeah.
you get it?
So I put it away, and now there's a Gatorade that went on a little adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wonder if
Nice.
that Gatorade's going to taste just a little bit better than the other ones
Yeah.
because it had a little bit of fun.
It went
Well,
camping. I there was something I wanted to buy that I couldn't find. I was very dissatisfied with my shopping experience because I wanted to get some protein powder. And there was a period in my life when I was in shape. Now, of course, I'm fat and disgusting. But
I think you look fucking good. But go
Thank
on.
you very
I'm
much.
not going to back you up with
He was
faint
fishing.
praise.
He was
I know
fishing
I don't
you
care
are.
if he was fishing because I care about other people.
Appreciate
You know,
it.
if he was
Appreciate
fishing,
it.
it means he needs it.
That's
I'm
right.
wearing a
That's
sweat
right.
wicking
good.
shirt,
It's
so
pretty
you
good.
know what kind of
You only
shape
go
I'm in.
fishing when you're hungry. I like that.
That's
Mhm.
right.
I like
That's
that.
right. And I went to the gym section. I looked at the protein powders, and did any of you notice the flavors of the protein powders? Like, I took pictures of this as like a visual aid that I hope you upload with this episode. I demand you upload with
We
this
will put it
episode.
on the Patreon. Yeah.
There
Stores.com,
are
Patreon.com.
flavors on here that were so they have Chips Ahoy flavored protein powder.
That's fine.
They have
Normal.
Little Debbie Cosmic Brownie flavored protein
Oh.
powder.
Yeah.
They have Skippy peanut butter. They have Jet Puff marshmallows flavored protein
Is that
I'm
powder.
gonna
bad?
fuck with
What's the
all this.
problem?
I kind
Yeah,
of
I
fuck
find
with all
there's
this.
nothing wrong
I
with
find
it.
this disgusting. They have a Dunks flavor, like Dunkin'
That's
Donuts
great.
That's the
flavored.
same.
But here's the thing- here's the
pre-workout
protein-
has the same thing.
Yeah, are
Protein
you
powder
mad
is
that the thing
food.
tastes good?
No, I yes, I wanted an unflavored whey protein.
Oh, that's
that-
so lame.
Why?
of you.
Because I don't allow myself nice things.
Well,
in
that's
life.
on your. That's
I
your
live an
fault.
That's weird.
austere lifestyle.
Why don't you go out in the fucking field with your scythe and just collect grain?
I would
Yeah.
love that. I
And
would love
pound
that.
it
I would
into
love to
powder
buy
yourself.
a farm with and a scythe. That would be great. But
Scythe.
unfortunately, I can't afford to because of capitalism.
Right.
Um,
And they should turn the golf
Golf
course
course
into
into
a
a-
that's right. They
farm.
should let me
Yeah.
use my scythe on the golf course.
gorilla using a scythe.
Sorry, keeps chopping
the
people's
gorilla,
heads.
He keeps cutting people. He keeps cutting children in exact half.
Yeah.
that
Imagine you
like-
you get hit by a bus and there's like a cloaked figure with a scythe. There's the gorilla reaper. The gorilla reaper. You're
Now,
like,
is he a
"Holy."
gorilla or is it a gorilla skeleton?
Ooh. It's a gorilla.
It's a
It's
gorilla.
It's
Yeah.
a-
It's
I'm
come on.
sorry.
It's got the fur and
Okay,
everything. Yeah. He's got one skeleton hand.
Yeah.
Let's get to our final thoughts on Dick's Sporting Goods because we have been going for quite some time.
Yes.
And we should get around to it. Dick's Sporting Goods. So
It's
here's
so
how we,
funny that Pat was like, "You guys should move on to it." 10 full minutes have gone by, and now we're getting to it.
Yeah.
Like he was completely right. No, I
Yeah.
know, I know.
Well,
It's just-
I was also trying to talk about products and like if we
Yeah,
bought
yeah,
anything.
no.
et cetera,
I
yeah.
just think it's funny.
Yeah. So the way that we rank stores on this podcast is we try to look at the nostalgia we have for the past, our present experiences, and what we want the store to look like in the future. So very simply put, we want 2 rankings from each of you. Do you think this store should continue to exist? And do you think this store will continue to exist?
Okay, but then there's the nostalgia thing too.
Well, it's
Am I,
I mean,
rating
that's-
that as well?
That's all part of it.
it's all part of it.
right?
It's like,
Because
think
because for
about-
a lot of people,
Yeah.
the reason that they want the store to continue to exist is because they have an emotional connection to
Correct.
it,
Gotcha.
right?
Gotcha.
Things like that. So bringing in like how you used to feel about it, how it is now, like is it gonna be useful at all in 20 years? Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I would say I love Dick's. I would say my nostalgia rating is up to 1 million on it.
yeah.
And for that reason, I would like for it to continue to exist because I think I'm a pretty sentimental guy, and so if I ever have a son, I imagine taking him to Dick's and getting him his first glove. I think I get a lot out of that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, it is as I saw today. I think it's like kind of slowly turning into
It's an athleisure
guy
place.
slut
Yeah.
central.
I think that's so. right.
And I mean, not to be Mr. Amazon, just gonna, but I think it eventually, it's just gonna kind of get, kind of phased out by being able to just order stuff. So yeah, I don't think it'll exist in the future.
It's definitely one of those places. I mean, we've already gone to a bunch of places like this just in the first like month or two of doing the podcast, but a lot of places that are like, why how is this place still open?
Yeah.
Like, how are they doing enough volume to have all of this shelf space in LA? Certainly, it's
Yeah.
insane.
Mhm.
You know,
But clearly they are because they're doing like national commercials constantly. And
they
I
still
think
got a reason to be
This,
around.
this
Yeah.
is kind of goes to my theory is that and something I feel like I've gathered doing this show is like it's like we're past Amazon destroying everything. So
Yeah.
now we're left with it's like, well, we need one sports place.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's learning how to coexist.
It's just it took everything else. There's no more Models. There's no more whatever. It's just
It's just Dick's
Dick's.
Sporting Goods,
And we-
it's not fighting against other sporting goods stores.
because it's
fighting
just the only one.
It's fighting against like
Amazon.
Entropy. And
Yeah,
Amazon.
yeah.
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 Nate.
I have no love for Dick's whatsoever as an
Me
extremely
when I'm straight.
dissatisfied customer of my last 2 purchase attempts. Last time I was there, I bought a baseball that had a reader inside it, and it would tell you what mile per hour you threw, and it didn't work once. I mean, no matter who threw it, every single time it just was like 12, 5.
Yeah. I feel like that also. You had to know it wasn't going to
Yeah,
work.
Oh,
I
of
gotta
course,
be
yeah.
honest,
Obviously, it's not
It
gonna
was,
work.
that was. I mean, to be
Technology
honest, it was
doesn't
a
make any
girlfriend
sense.
purchase. The other thing too is that they've strayed from their roots, which is selling me unflavored whey protein, which I fully expected to be able to get and then bring and then have everyone sample to see how delicious it is. But no, everything's flavored there. I also noticed all the gloves and baseball equipment are all very like fucked up like Zoomer colors. It's all like green and purple baseball gloves. They're all very like TikTok-y. So for that, I think it will continue to exist because people are going to keep buying like sporting equipment to do Savannah Banana style TikToks. And they can only get those at those places because you got to make sure they fit you and all that thing.
Right.
I also saw a camo cup that made me laugh. You could get like a U.S. Army Iraq War camo style cup.
That's awesome.
want
And
that.
so I don't think that there will ever not be a market for camo style cups in this country. So it'll continue. I believe in it.
I think that should it exist, I think that it is an example of something. Well, maybe should it exist? I'm going to say sure. In the same way that I feel about like my special interest stores, I want them to continue.
Sure,
to exist.
sure,
Like
sure.
I know that GameStop is useless, but I want to be able to walk into a GameStop when I go to the mall.
Totally.
I'm not going to buy anything, but I want to go in there and just kind of look at the
Yeah.
boxes.
I
you
kind of
know?
felt I feel similarly about like I like Dick's as one of many stores like it in a mall setting,
Yes.
right? A standalone Dick's, I don't know that I would. Obviously, I'm not going there that often or that frequently,
Yeah.
but like as part of the array of stores in a place like that, I would love. Dick's feels like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
fills
yeah,
out
yeah.
the cast very
Feels like
nicely.
yes, it definitely feels
Right?
like it fills out the cast.
You know,
Um,
you're doing Hollywood Squares. You need a Gilbert Gottfried.
You need a whoopee.
You need a Whoopi.
And will it exist? I think yes, but
I think for the reasons that you
the
said
reasons
before,
I said,
of
I-
like
could I
because
be-
it's the only sporting goods store.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I think people still like, and well, you correct me on this, but I think that the like you said, this idea of going and picking the right glove is enough that like you don't want to just go to Target and get the glove, like
right.
you
Or
want
order it on Amazon.
or
You know what I
order
mean?
it
Yeah,
on
I
Amazon.
wanna,
Like you do want to go
Mhm.
to the place. And I think we've seen this with clothing stores. It's like why shoe stores still exist. There are things that you're like, I want to go to the place and look at the fucking
Yeah,
thing.
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
it's like a lot of stuff I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like if I need a wire, I'm ordering it on Amazon. If it says it's good reviews, I don't care. But something that I know I'm going to use for a while and is somehow an extension of me, whether through an activity or just like apparel or whatever, I think for that reason it will exist.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's going to continue to exist. I'm happy to see it.
Yep.
I'm happy to see it. I think it's a nice walkable store. It's
Absolutely.
nice to walk around in.
I enjoyed walking around.
I me
in it.
too.
yeah.
it was not, it was,
There's
it
a
was
bunch
fun.
of
It'd be nicer
shit to
if I
look
was
at.
Yeah.
alone. It would be nicer.
There was a bunch of shit to look at. There's a lot of stuff in there, and I think it's There's not many stores like that these days.
They have a weight section, and they have like a couple of like benches and stuff that you can like work out on. Like it's a big enough store that you could crank a 10 or 12 minute workout before
you could
get
run
kicked
around
out.
the track. There was a batting cage for the
Yeah,
baseball.
yeah.
There was a
field.
batting cage.
Yeah, I took a couple cuts with the bat.
Did you?
Yeah, I didn't go in the cage; it was locked. But I just kind of picked one up and swung it.
Swung
around.
it
I grabbed,
Store? Yeah,
I
yeah.
grabbed a weight and I did a couple shoulder presses. Yeah, it was a 200-pound weight. No,
Whoa.
All right, well, that's very positive that we came out on Dick's Sporting Goods. We came out on top. I think we all really like the place. It seems like it's about time. Those were our final thoughts on Dick's Sporting Goods. It seems like it's about time for our segment of the week. And, I got a corker for you today. Today's segment, and maybe, Pat, in the edit, you can put some royalty-free sort of medieval or Grecian music behind it. No, don't.
What about Uptown Funk?
Don't put.
Yeah.
We can't use
Sell
Uptown Funk.
five for that white gold.
No.
Them good
Yeah.
girls, them masterpiece.
That's as much as you can sing.
We
That's as
got
much
a
as you can
corker.
sing.
You can sing it.
Corking it up in the
City.
Yeah.
Segment time on Stores the Podcast. Look at it, girls, so pretty. Two stores.
This is a segment entitled Lair of the Minnow Store. The legendary artificer Daedalus has tasked you with the creation of the Malbarinth, a store to house and imprison the dastardly Minnow Store. The King Minos of Crete, cruel as he is, has promised a duke's fortune to the creator of such a place. And, though he has not said it publicly, rumors abound that his handsome daughter Priscilla is seeking a suitor. The king is rather selective about who speaks to his beloved daughter. Priscilla, a beautiful name for a beautiful woman. Eyes of crystal blue and a smile crafted by a moonbeam. Long, silken hair, drawing the eye down to a perfect cherry red ass. Perfect ass, and her boobs, her boobs are a 10. Nothing weird going on, and she looks good without makeup, too. And she likes video games, so you have a lot to talk about with her, and her pink boobs are huge. You'd love to touch her all over like grabbing her ass. So the idea of this segment is we're trying to make a bad store.
Okay.
To confuse the store, Ministore.
Is
Now, is the Minnow
Are we building like a prison,
Yeah,
or
I
are
don't
we just
understand.
trying
It-
to?
is the minute?
It was in the,
I
it was
quite
in the
literally
intro.
don't understand it all.
I've-
because making a bad store is not what I got from that.
I have a question about.
I got horny first.
Yeah. I got a question about the portmanteau Minnow store.
Yeah.
Is it a minotaur or a store with a mind of its own?
It's
Mind the store.
it's a Minotaur.
Are we trapping a store within a
That's
store?
what I was thinking. A store within a
Unit
store.
store.
It's okay. It's a Minotaur that is also it's got like a store in it.
It's got like a Hudson News on its back.
Yeah.
It's got like a bunch of candy hanging off its shoulder.
Yeah, it's got shelves on its
Okay.
tits.
All
yeah.
right. And there's a little
Opens its
guy.
mouth
There's a
and
little
there's a
guy.
credit card reader.
Yeah.
There's a little guy in its clavicle that has
Yeah.
like a bunch of newspapers in front of him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's like a horrible beast. So
Yeah.
we have to, and we're basically trying to create a horrible experience for him.
So it's not a
it's not a maze.
we're just creating a bad stores
yes.
with
Yeah.
the worst shit in it, or is you
Yeah.
said Malbarinth.
It's
so
the
is it a
Malbarinth.
mall?
You're making the Malbarinth to house and imprison the dastardly Minnow store is what it says here.
Is it multiple stores or is it
I
one
got it.
store?
It's one store.
I got it.
Okay.
And then underneath all that, it says make a bad store.
I got it. I figured it out.
I had.
Okay, so here's what we're going to be doing. We want to
But I
try to
already
come up
have
with.
it. But I already got,
yes.
it literally.
I got a better one as well.
All right, then
Oh,
let's
wait.
hear from Will because I
Door
was going
store.
What?
Door store. We're out of stock on everything. How are you gonna get out?
Holy shit! We just
Wow.
sold our last one.
Yeah. Sorry, man.
man.
Sorry, brother.
We just took the one off the hinges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy just came in. He bought the display.
After you came in,
But what's
Yeah.
what's in there instead of doors now?
nothing now. It's
Nothing.
just
Yeah,
fucking
they're out of
stuck,
stock.
Yeah.
Liminal
But that means he
space.
can just wander.
Sure,
the
he's stuck
abyss.
in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it
Wandering
would
it
be a
forever.
good prison for
Yeah,
him,
it's a
too.
great prison.
I got a.
Right.
I
So,
got.
and just to be clear, we're not trying to make like a prison,
Well, he's a
You
Ministore.
say we have to keep him in there.
You said it's a Malbarinth and
No,
it's the
but-
Ministore.
but it's to
We're just making a bad store?
yeah. That's the
I don't
idea.
but and we're just pissing him off?
Oh yeah. What are we distracting him?
Yeah, what is the point?
Well,
we
he's
need like a goal.
He's bad.
Okay.
so we're just
So we
making
build
him
a prison for
Let me
him.
explain
He's
something.
bad. We're gonna put all those
Explain
bad guys.
Let me explain
in the
something.
prison.
Let me explain something to you, okay? The King Minos of Crete is rather cruel to his subjects,
Okay, all right.
and he only provides for those he
think of
deems
something
worthy.
instead of Crete, it's still just Crete.
Crate. It
It's
could
not
be
a store
crate. What
pun,
about
it's just
crate?
No, it's still
Crate,
it's-
like items
How
in a
about
crate.
secrete?
crate.
It's by the sea, and it sounds like the word secrete.
crate.
It's a crate. But
Crate.
that's not really a store
King
thing,
Minnow,
is
so
it?
crate.
Crate is good.
Crate isn't really a
And the
store
king-
thing.
what is his name?
They're
King
in
Minos?
stores.
King Minos.
Minos. Maybe King Pennies.
King Dollars.
King Dollars and Crate.
Oh, King
Yeah.
Bezos.
King Bezos.
Because he's trying to ruin stores.
Yeah.
There you go.
But you're not trying to ruin stores.
You said you're making a bad store.
You said he's
No.
cruel.
We're making a bad store to please him.
Right.
Right.
King Bezos would be pleased by a bad brick and mortar store.
But
no?
that's not what the fuck. That's not the lore.
all right, man.
All right.
Does King Bezos and Bezos doesn't have
the
a beautiful
lore, you mean the store?
and also Jeff Bezos doesn't have a beautiful daughter named Priscilla.
You're right. You
that's
were
a good
dead right
point.
about fuck.
That's a good point.
Got me there.
Nate, what do you got?
All right, so this is a more orthodox answer, I feel like, to the original prompt. So there will be a maze component, and it will be big, like corn maze, let's call it. It's still going to be a corn maze. That's always fun.
Sure.
And there's several different possible avenues of exit for the Minnow store, but at every single possible exit point, there's a vending machine. And
Okay.
you can go up to the vending machine. It's got Kit Kat bars and it's got fruit snacks and stuff. And he makes a purchase, right? Because he thinks
Right.
if he purchases one of them, he can go. And then he opens up the bag of fruit snacks, and instead of fruit snacks, inside are 30 little tiny gorillas that once freed from this sort of pokeball of sorts,
Right.
become massive gorilla
Oh, they
size.
huge.
30
Yeah.
little Saturnuses.
That's
They
right.
huge,
30
yeah.
little bobos, and
And
they
then
can
they
breathe
have fire powers.
Right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Hey, King, I know you wanted me to solve this problem for you about the Minnow store. I got you. However, I have unleashed 30 Saturn-sized
yes.
gorillas upon to the world now.
I got a solution. I know some other gorillas that are even bigger. They're Saturn sized.
Listen, we're gonna throw gorillas at this problem till it goes away. All right.
Yes.
Until it burns itself out.
All right, I'll try and do it the way you want.
Right.
It's,
And let's see if
Yeah.
let's see if you understand the way I
okay.
want.
I don't think he does.
Oops all,
I really can't imagine he does.
oops all audience. Go to the store.
Oops, all
You
anti-ants.
you get like try and buy some clothes, more pretzels. Oh man, I want a credit card holder. My wallet's all fucked up. I'm switching to a money clip. It's a pretzel instead. Go to the bathroom, try to get soap. Cheese sauce comes out.
Right.
Oh,
What's in
try
the
out some
toilet? What's in the
shoes.
toilet? What's in the toilet?
What's in the toilet instead of water? It's cheese sauce again, because that's what we already set that up as the water thing.
they have lemonades. They have lemonades.
Oh, it's
They have
lemonade.
flavored lemonades.
Flavored lemonade, yeah. You try to shoot pit. The minister tries to shoot piss out of his penis.
It's blue raspberry
Blue
lemonade.
raspberry
It tries to
lemonade
take a
comes up.
shit, and it's like a pretzel, but it's all coiled up.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
poop.
Yeah,
No,
but
it's a
it-
hot dog with the pretzel
It
around
still
it.
smells really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's
it
delicious.
smells
An old
like,
lady comes and sticks her finger in your chest. She pulls it out. It's a pretzel.
And you're like, wait a minute. Do I have a power that makes people turn into pretzels?
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, your king. Your king Smitus.
Pretzel.
Snyder's. King
King
Snyder's.
Snyder's.
Yeah, there
Fuck.
we go.
Oh,
Okay,
King
that's
Snyder's
the
is
name
good.
of the episode.
Okay.
King Snyder's.
Do you guys want to do the actual segment, or do you guys just you feel like you?
I
did
thought
enough?
those
I
were
feel like I solved it. If
I
I'm
also
being quite
feel. I
honest
think
with you.
didn't I do?
You,
it?
you solved the problem that I didn't pose.
But the problem you
Yeah,
posed.
What did I do?
One
wrong?
second. The problem you posed is there's a giant minotaur that was wreaking havoc
Let's
upon the
start from-
realm.
So you
Square.
solved it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And now I get to fuck the babe.
Let's
Priscilla.
start from 0-1. Okay,
Okay.
like square
All right,
one.
all
From
right.
0-1.
Yeah,
Okay.
from yeah.
Put a
Okay.
couple more zeros and ones in there. You'd have a computer.
That's a really good point.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What you got now, bitch?
Okay, so what would you do?
Okay. What would I do?
Yes.
Yeah, what would your answer be?
I'm kind of just the arbiter, right? Like I'm just like, you know, I
So
cannot be.
You can't answer it.
You're the store bidder.
Yeah, I'm the
Store
store bidder.
bidder.
I can't be
Store
involved. I can't be involved.
Master store.
And after all, Priscilla would never love an old crone like me. So
You're
what were
the
you?
crone
All
from
right,
the
what-
story.
Can you give an example? Like, what were you looking for? I guess.
I guess you go in and the store smells bad.
Okay.
Fucking
Smells
poop
like-
everywhere.
Yeah, it smells like
yeah.
garbage.
It's the poop store.
Yeah, it's the diarrhea. it's the
Yeah.
diarrhea
There's a big
emporium.
pool of standing water. There's a lot of mosquitoes breeding in it.
Right.
Okay.
You're describing a bog.
So you go into the store and there's an active bog.
Yeah,
No, there's not. It's not a bog.
There's nutrient-rich peat all around you.
Well, there's
There's
peat.
lotus flowers blooming from underneath.
It's not a bog. There's a wraith there of the bog.
Okay.
There's a wraith of the bog.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not a bog. It's
When
still
it
the
came,
store.
it came to the store.
Yeah.
It was looking for clothes.
Come on.
new damn fucking cloak to put on.
Hey, do you
know?
have
Yeah.
any luminescent rags that I can wear?
And you try to buy something, and it's the shirt is $1 million.
Okay.
So
No problem for me. I'm very rich.
yeah. So stuff like that.
I feel like I don't think we
So
were that far.
was the end goal to just bother the Minotaur
Yeah.
so hard that he forgets that he's wreaking havoc?
Why would this guy let
He's
me
not
fuck
wreaking
his daughter
havoc.
because
He
I
also-
bothered the Minotaur?
It also kind of goes back to you have the same problem that we have at my store, which is the Minotaur is done for, but now the Wraith is about.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Sort of robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Right, yeah.
But the wraith is only cruel to
That's
men.
a good use of that.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. Robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Robbing Peter to
Beautiful
pay Paul.
turn of phrase. The same with mine, because then the whole thing was, and everything would be pretzels.
You know, after he died, I'm not going to say that.
Who? Christ?
I was going to talk about Robin Williams' penis. And I was going to say Robin Peter is now gone because he's rotting away.
No, he's rotting Peter.
Now he's rotting.
And you
Now
call,
it's
like, his
rotting Peter.
penis a
Is rotting
Peter?
Peter.
It's rotting
That makes even less sense than this shit, man. Rotting Peter.
Pretty good segment, huh?
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, guys, this has been an absolute blast.
Can you tell them how long it took me to come up with that segment?
Why? To sort of okay, but
To make us feel bad for
Jesse,
you, or-
Jesse wrote it this morning, but that's not like impressive.
No,
You know, it's
no.
not good that-
The point was you were going to say it took me 1 hour, which is a
Oh.
long time.
That is long, yes.
That's
Yeah.
pretty. I thought the writing was.
The
pretty
writing was
good.
great.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
writing
it
was
was.
not the
It
problem.
was.
It was just the
Yeah.
whole concept.
I got a
was-
Woody from the
Yeah, will you send that to me
description
so I
of the
can beat off to it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I got a lot more about Priscilla also.
Oh, please.
Really?
Yeah. Right.
It's just-
I have Priscilla has an awesome vagina that looks good. So
Mm.
that's right there.
That
Nice,
is there.
nice.
Yeah. But don't read
And
it.
what is it? Walking in the door, smell, greeter, first display. You didn't even give us this.
Well,
Prices,
you were doing your
checkout
own thing.
experience, candy in the aisle.
Yeah.
Those are the. Okay, so that's what we were supposed to do.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah, come
It's
up
too
with
late
bad
now,
versions
though.
of that.
Thank you all for watching. This has been Stores. I want to thank our guests. Truly, two of the funniest guys in the entire world.
Incredible episode.
Incredible.
So happy to have you guys
Yeah,
on.
thank
So
you
much
very
fun.
much.
So fun.
Could
Well-
talk to you guys for hours.
Well, Nate, do you have anything you'd like to plug? I know you do.
A Closer Look
The
podcast.
Closer Look podcast. We have a Patreon and we have public episodes. If you haven't listened to those yet, we're putting new stuff up now. We have a 7-part scripted history story coming soon, so keep an eye peeled for that. Also, Ephus, the
Ephus.
movie.
Buy Ephus on your
I
computer.
co-wrote it. I'm in it. It's you
Spell
can,
that for us.
EEPHUS. It's a type of pitch in baseball. It's a
Oh, it's
baseball movie.
Storefist.
Storefist. That's really
Yeah.
good. That's really good. Ephus, but it's like e-bike. You know, it's like a e-commerce. You know, like
There you go.
there you go. Lowercase e.
Mm.
Awesome. Really good riff, Nate.
It was.
Ephus is on streaming. You can rent it, and there is a Blu-ray out now that you can also buy. So do that too. Thank you.
I would also like to say I am on an episode of A Closer
He
Look.
is.
That is
That's right.
extremely funny, and
He
I was
is.
very nice to ask. I play one of those crazy sports guys.
One of those
Getting-
crazy
Yes.
sports guys.
Yes.
Roy Orbmaster.
Roy,
as your name.
a pitcher.
Orbmaster, a pitcher.
Yeah.
I had an absolute blast. I love A Closer Look. I think it's one of the funniest podcasts, legitimately. And yeah, So thank you guys for being
Thanks for having
here.
us, boys.
Of course,
Check it
this
out.
is awesome.
Folks, this has been Stores.
Thanks for listening to Stores.
Thank you for listening. Check us out. If you want more Stores, more our bonus episode we put out every week, patreon.com/stores the podcast. Is that right?
Yeah, patreon.com/stores the podcast. You can either subscribe at the $6 tier for double the amount of stores every single month. That's one bonus episode every single week. And they're very good bonus episodes, if I do say so myself. There are a lot of bickering and me and Luke just getting at each other. It's really, really fun. You can also upgrade to the $10 tier if you want the video version of those episodes. Or you can just follow the Patreon just for fun. Thanks for listening so much, guys.
Yeah. Till next time.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later. Bye.